Hey y'all. Those glutes and legs. Well, I used to always call it glutes, but since I'm starting to want to incorporate quads, I'm just gonna call it like lower body. I gotta get my journal this weekend. Or I just need to at least bring a little notepad. That's because I kind of forgot what I did last time. I'm pretty sure I can do this for 15, but I'm gonna do my best with where I end up, because it's just gotta be just enough to reach the range, but not too light either. All right, y'all. This should be fine. This is 2 plates and a 35 on each side. I was gonna wiggle out of here. Hey, morning. Hey. Hey, Reg. Creatine. Yeah. I'm just catching my breath. Actually, I was taking like a kind of like a little blend of creatine and glutamine. Look it up, it's CG5. But when I researched it, like it's just better to go for the 100% creatine rather than like a blend, because they put different types of like creatine in it. It's not the purest form. So actually this week I'm doing the 100% creatine, but I've been doing like a variation of it for a few years. So anyways, let's just see how the 100% works. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm catching my breath. Also, diet, I'm about to clean it up a little bit more. Basically what it looks like is I'm getting my protein in. I'm not overdoing it per se. Definitely eating in a surplus. I've been eating in surplus, but typically it's like, it'll be like tuna, ground beef type of stuff. Those are like the 2 main protein sources that I'll do. Like I said, those Fairlife drinks, I got some last night. They're like you can get 42 grams protein. Look it up. Fairlife protein shake, whatever it comes in. But I mean, hey Zach, it depends on like how you want to do it. I just found like just for compliance, I mean, in a pinch, having those shakes ready, like 42 right there, you get it in. I just found like sometimes you get the scoop and you're doing the scoop stuff. I don't know, it doesn't always mix well. I just don't be wanting to mess around with that half the time. So I don't even really have like a big protein, you know, container type of thing at this point. I mean, I was doing that whole thing. It's just such a hassle. I don't know. I get my protein in through my food, or I'll do like the little in a pinch shakes or whatever. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. I don't need too much rest on this. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna do this like 3 or 4 times and keep it moving. Okay. Oh, it burns. You guys are probably like, why do you keep putting yourself through this? That's what it feels like when I'm doing it. Like when you go heavy, that's like its own ball game. They're hard in their own ways. That's hard because like it's like you have to like give a lot of power and stuff when you go heavy. But even like the lighter weights, just going to those higher reps and that burn is kicking in and that burn and that burn and burn, that's another hard. All right, y'all. I'm trying to let this hairdo last. Actually, it was kind of looking crazy, right? Well, I'm gonna say, I mean, obviously it's growing in my roots. Okay, but the ends were looking crazy like this week, and I had wanted to dip them before. I saw something on TikTok. They were like, yeah, when you want to make your braids last a little longer, just do the boiling water and just dip the ends again. I think it did. I think it worked pretty well. You know what I mean? They're not going all different directions. So, but I got an appointment on Saturday, so we're gonna see how that works out. I should have done the ends sooner. So, I mean, that's not what took me long. I mean, honestly, it probably ate some of my time getting ready this morning because I was like, I had started boiling the water and I was in the shower and the water was boiling and I was getting out the shower, make sure that, okay, you don't want to, it already takes me a long time to get ready anyways. So yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, but it's fine. I still like, I ended up here at 5:45, let's say 5:50. I just did my little warm-up stuff. Anyways. People like you who make going to the gym not enjoyable. How is it not enjoyable, Antonio? Like, do you really want to get into it? Because of what nonsense? And the fact that you need yeah, I need attention so bad, Antonio. Like, what are you saying? I'm literally just talking about my workout, my hair. What are you saying? Don't get me started. Like, y'all just want to aggravate people. Look how many people are in the gym right now. Look how many people are coming up to me and saying that they're so mad at me right now. And honestly, if you saw me in person, you probably wouldn't even say anything. So let's not get this whole thing twisted right now. But let's see, where are we at? Fitness challenge, hands up challenge for pot. Looking great, thank you. You guys keep wanting me to squat. Morning, hey bad gamer. Bad gamer, good gamer, that's a cool name. Stay positive, you got this, don't respond. No, I feel you, like, it's just like, but you know, this is the last thing I'll say about that for a little while. What you guys don't get, so people start, I'm gonna just say this last thing on that. People want to sit here in the comments and say, this is what makes the gym not enjoyable. I could walk around here right now and show you how many people have their tripod out. You know why? Because this gym encourages filming. So while you, Antonio, are trying to like take a dig at me, you don't even know what time it is. The guy who owns this place is an influencer. He has a million followers. That's what he does. He comes in here with his own people recording him doing his workout. Like, don't. Another thing, tripods, if people were so frustrated, like you, Antonio, about people recording in the gym, would the front desk have tripods for their members to record with? So you guys think you're doing something, but you're really not. This gym in particular encourages filming. They want you to film. It's not against the policy. It's not against the rules. So it's like, you guys are just crazy. Like, the people who be trying to come for me. I went to Planet Fitness and they said no recording. You know what I did? I left. Simple as that. Do you think I argued with them and said, no, you gotta let me record? It's okay. There's some gyms that let you record. There's some that don't. I think once you guys get that through your head and realize that this is what people do. People record in grocery stores, Walmart, they're recording everywhere these days. What do you think this is? You're gonna have to get with it. And if you're at the gym and you're so worried about somebody recording while you're working out, then obviously you're not focused enough. Them recording has nothing to do with your workout. I'm just saying. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I know you guys are like, don't respond to it. I'm just catching my breath. No, but that's what you guys don't get. Like, y'all trying to, I know what I'm doing. Y'all trying to put these little false narratives. There's just so many reasons why you're wrong. You're not even up here with me right now, right? You're only seeing this angle. That's all you can see. I can see the whole gym around me. I can see that there's only a few people in here. I can see that I'm not bothering people. I can see that nobody's even on this whole strip right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys don't get it. So that's why I'm like, y'all coming around here talking crazy. I don't have to block y'all because, like, okay, if you're being really outlandish, then maybe block. But it's like you guys just don't know what you're talking about. Let me get some water. But yeah, on a brighter note, good morning everybody who came in. Yeah, just say lower body. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna do this one more time because the pump feels good and it just feels like it's such a solid movement. I'm telling you. Okay, so what was I gonna say? But yeah, so you know, like I try to coordinate what I wear and stuff. Like I have these pair of Metcons that I really like. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have seen me wear them over and over. I had gotten 2 of the exact same pair back to back, like when one. So these are Nobles. They're really comfortable. You know what I mean? But they don't really match. It's either this one or the other pair. I have another pair, but it's like the pink is not the same type of pink. It's not exact. And I wear those ones all the time. So I don't know if you guys try to at least give your shoes like some play. But anyways, I mean, I think it's kind of maybe kind of from the same family. So I don't know, this is the fit. They're comfortable though. That's all I can say. And these ones I haven't worn that many times, so you know, that's what that is. All right, let me do this again. Hey, good. Yeah, good vibes only. I'm sorry. I be distracted. Don't get me wrong. I be getting distracted. Oh, hey. Oh, thanks, Bad Gamer. I don't know if I should call you Bad Gamer or Good Gamer or both. Like, it's a long name. Tie them out. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, yeah, you get to talking and it's just like, why am I even? But it's just like, that's what you guys don't get. Sometimes like people will run this narrative and then you got people jumping on the bandwagon and stuff like that. And you guys it's like, no, we're not gonna, I gotta squash that. Let me see. Mod. Somebody said I need a mod. I just don't know what I mean, my understanding is like, I just would like assign you guys or something, and then you guys just like delete people or something if they're doing something crazy or being distracting. Okay, I'm reading. No, I feel you. Okay, I'm just kind of reading through. Okay, Mike. I see you, Mike, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there because I think you already know what you're talking about. That's just your opinion. Like, Mike, wait, don't do it. Because I got an answer for it. We don't have to go there, Mike. So, all right. You guys are in a bad mood today, but it's all good. The real ones, y'all can stick around. The rest of y'all can just swipe. I mean, literally, all you have to do is swipe. That's all you have to do. Like, you really don't even have to, like, do too much. I mean, there really are, like, just on another note, there's, like, so many people going live on YouTube. You'll just be surprised. Like, I flip through, and I'm just, like, I see different types of stuff, ASMR, people doing games, people doing challenges. There's so much kind of content that somebody could relate to. If you don't relate to what's going on, you know, why not go find something that you relate with and be happy about it and engage in a positive manner with that content? Like, you know what I mean? What some of y'all doing doesn't even make sense. Okay, one more. So I think after this, how do I want to do this? I like coming off here and then going over to this reverse hyperextension to kind of like get that glute squeeze still. But I was thinking, just so for the sake of time, just because I've added more things to my Thursday, I want to go ahead and try to superset in some leg extensions. And then I want to do, you know, obviously I want to do calves. So maybe, I don't know if I should, you know how you have to like plan it out. Like if one thing is on one side of the gym, I'm in gym 1 and what I want to do is in gym 2. So I'm just kind of trying to reconcile that. Yeah, let me know what that mod stuff is like. I mean, sounds like it's really not like that big of a deal to have one, right? Trying to catch my breath. But yeah, just to but yeah, just to reiterate, my channel is just me showing y'all what I do at the gym. It's as simple as that. I don't claim to be in any particular box, influencer, content creator, all these names. I don't subscribe to that, right? If you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But all I'll say is that, like I just mentioned, the owner of this gym, if you actually read his story, which he shares it, he, back in a while back, which I think is a good story, he was going to different gyms trying to record. They were kicking him out. And you know what he did with that energy? He went and started his own gym. And then he made another gym. And then he made this gym. So, you know what I'm saying? So y'all want to hate on people? Not me. I'm just saying, like, what you're doing is just negative energy, right? You can see how when people are haters or gyms are trying to kick you out for doing something that you enjoy wanting to do. That's why he's making a safe place for people who actually want to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? You can take that for what you want, but you know, so it's how you spin it, right? It's really how you spin it. Okay, I'm good on that. Let me re-rack these weights. Let's see. I just think, just this is a general topic, people should do what they want to do. You know what I mean? This is 2026. People should do what they want to do. I mean, if you're in the United States, which I am, we have like freedom to do what we want to, generally what we can do. It's not like, I don't know, is it Japan? Japan was, it's one of those countries that they were like did they rid social media there, or Australia? It was one of them. Correct me. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have the ability to do what we want to do. So why not just do it? You know, or don't get mad at other people for doing what they're doing. So that's my spiel for today. All right. These weights. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Hold on. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I'm wiping stuff down. Don't worry. No. That's what I do. I mean, generally, like, unless I like totally blank out the 1% chance. Anyways, it's being a weirdo and being real. Yeah. Okay, Dre. Okay, whatever. Like, y'all, look. When I start talking, y'all saying I'm talking too much. Like, y'all crazy. Okay, morning. Okay, hey, Sewell, you back again. It's always good to see like names that keep coming back. All right. Okay, y'all. Let's see. So I think I will just stay in here and do the reverse hyperextensions. Thank you. I'm just reading some of y'all's comments and I'm like, respond or don't respond. You guys are telling me don't respond, don't give it right. But then when it's all good. I'm not even, some of this stuff is silly. You're worried about wiping the bar. Who wears a mask while driving? All right, y'all. It's probably pretty low key. It's not gonna be nothing crazy today. So, like I said, I'm still trying to consider if I want to do. Probably just gonna be if I change it up 6 days. Because, like, for example, just like I told you guys, I'm trying to get my hair rebraided on Saturday, and I like having just like a day where I'm not going to the gym and stuff. Because if you gotta take your braids out. And then my hair, like I don't have anyways, some of you guys will get it, some of you don't. I don't have, like I'm growing out my relaxer, which relaxes like my natural curl pattern and stuff like that, right? But I haven't gotten it in over a year. So every single time I take my braids out, it's harder and harder and harder to like comb through my hair, you know what I mean? And style it and dry it. So it takes time. And so anyways, I don't really wear my natural hair out right now. So I like having a day where I can just like do my hair, really. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I'll move the camera. I'm just kind of warming up. You know what I mean? I mean, don't be wrong. I probably could figure out a way. But then you gotta consider, I gotta go sit in the chair, get my hair braided for like up to 4 hours. And then the washing, drying process, that's already 3 hours. I gotta take my hair out, that takes an hour and a half. So even just stuff like that. And the main thing, I don't do a whole bunch of maintenance type stuff. Like all I do right now, I get facials. I've been getting facials. I get my nails done. I got them done yesterday. You guys like them? It's like a matte color. So just, you know, carving out time for that. And just some places, that's why I actually was going Monday through Friday. But I went Sunday through Thursday. So even Friday, I'll have like, if I got to do stuff during business hours, like my dentist appointments, I can do it like on a Friday or something. You know, I just have, I don't know if that helps like you guys, or if you guys do stuff like that where, but that's not to say that I still can't figure out how to do 7 days. I mean, nah, I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to be stressed because like I said, the hair deal, that's kind of a thing for me right now. Just being able to have, so again, these ones, if you guys recall, on Sunday, these I did heavy, like I did 2 plates and then I did a 10. This is just really about squeezing, higher reps. Yeah, I don't try to force it. When I'm failing because this is easy. It's easy to let the hamstrings and the lower back kick in and get it up. You really just have to, like, I really just got to think like squeeze and see what that gets me. All right. You guys are crazy. Like every other comment is like good comment, bad comment, good. It's crazy. You guys are on a roll today. But no, I mean, you know, how to deal with stuff like that. Like some of y'all just won't get answers. I mean, part of me, like I said before, I still mean it, that I feel like it's open book. You guys can talk to me about whatever, but I just feel like some people are just like taking advantage of it and they're just like just saying whatever. So if I don't respond to you, it's not because I'm trying to be mean. It's just truly like it's not going to serve any purpose here. So well, I don't get my motivation from negativity or that's, again, I've already told you guys where I kind of, stuff comes from within. It has to come from within. It doesn't come from, oh, this person was mean to me, so now I'm really going to hit it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody can do what they want to do. I think some people do use that, but I don't really think I think that's like fabricated motivation. You're only motivated because someone was being mean to you or hating on you. You know what I mean? That's not, you gotta like draw it from what you want to do, right? And my stuff is like, you know, I want to keep with my body. I want to stay in shape. That's what keeps me coming back to the gym, at least. You know what I mean? I just think I would encourage everybody to like, yeah, you could, maybe you could do that if that's really what's going to get you in the door or get you moving on a project. But, you know, people are going to be mean all day. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait for somebody to be mean to you to go do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but I guess there's plenty of it. So, you know what I mean? So it's all good. Pump is good. Pump's feeling good. All right. Let me see how I feel. If I want to do it more than once. I mean, more than, what was that, second one? What we got here? I see what you're saying, but I'm not, it's going to turn into a whole little thing. If you have like a real concern or like a real question, I'm willing to answer it. Right, but some stuff, I'm listening to what you're saying. Like I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm just like, but again, you already know that conversation. Like it was a rhetorical question. It's a rhetorical statement type of thing. So if you have a legitimate concern, I'd gladly answer it, right? But you know, see, I'm not the bad guy here. You know what I mean? I'm not the bad guy, right? You come to me with all these like crazy like questions. It's no purpose. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. So that felt good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, for the good form thing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I do care about form. This one, I don't know, for me, I don't know if that's the indicator, but like I said, sometimes when my glutes fail, I start feeling stuff in my hamstrings. So I think that's just like a little sign that as soon as I start to feel that, then I need to put the weight down. But that makes sense, right? Because all of our muscle groups and stuff usually kind of like work together, especially like the glutes and the hamstrings, like when you're doing like RDLs and certain things like that. So it makes sense if the glutes fail. But the only thing that doesn't make sense on that is like, I would think my glutes would be stronger than my hamstrings. I don't even train my hamstrings like that, but I know they're all related. You know what I'm saying? Probably because obviously the first part of the movement, I'm using my glutes and my hamstrings aren't contributing. But when my glutes start to fail, then the hamstrings want to kick in. So, you know, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I told myself I wasn't gonna take too long of rest breaks if I don't have to. Okay. Yeah, good vibes. Everybody's cool. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's saying good morning. Everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it should be. Drop the weight. All right. That was good. I think it was pretty good. All right, what we got here? You can go more reps with the weights. Those two work together, or one doesn't work. Should be okay. That makes sense. Yeah. If you guys have been paying attention, I really just took some time to just focus on growing my glutes. I was like, I need to just grow my glutes. Like, I want to really dedicate. So if you want to call it a specialization type of program that I've been hitting for like this past year, it's been just all glutes on like lower body day. So, but like I said, I feel like I did get some, let me put this up a little bit. I did get some growth for sure. So now I want to just start incorporating the stuff that I've been leaving off. I mean, yeah, because I used to do like a lot of RDL stuff. Hey, I used to do like RDL stuff. I never really got into, I mean, I've done them. Don't get me wrong. I think everybody's done them. Like the hamstring curls. I don't know. I don't really like them. I don't really like them. I struggle to do those because I just know that for a fact that it's a movement that's going to tweak my lower back to do other things. Okay. So share with me, Marco. Let me know what you're doing for top shelf. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I know I keep repeating ChatGPT. I asked it, hey, these are my goals. Give me the absolute best program for what I'm trying to do. Full glute projection. I want projection this way, you know, stuff like that. And it was like, well, then you need to train like top shelf type stuff, you know, the bottom of the glute, you know, stuff like that. So it was like, you don't need to sleep on this. You have to incorporate it. It had me doing this twice a week. Kickbacks. I just feel like I have it today. Kickbacks are just like, it's just more squeeze. Like, it's just that, to me, it feels like the glutes are just in this contracted state. The more you contract, the more that glute is gonna want to stay like that. That's how I understand it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. The reason why your muscles stay, like when you build them and they stay like, it's because you keep showing it, hey, you need to stay like that. If that makes sense. If you're not hitting it and continuing to kind of like attack it, not like overly, but in nice increments, it's like, okay, we can't burn this. We can't burn these off. When it's time to start burning stuff off, we're going to preserve this. We're going to preserve this. We're going to preserve everything that she keeps hitting. But I will say that, and then I'm going to stop talking. Since I haven't really been hitting my quads, I don't know if some of it went away. I'm not really sure. So I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't. So that's good. Because this could go on forever, these reverse hyperextensions. And like I said, when I want to do 3 or 4 sets, I really just say, like, as long as each of those 3 sets is like a really good set, then I don't need to do the 4th per se, you know? So I think those were pretty good. All right, y'all. So let's just switch gears since I was talking about quads. I'm gonna go try this machine outside. I gotta catch up with what y'all are talking about. I'm talking to nobody. You guys are funny. Hobby, I don't look at it. It's not a hobby. Just life. I say lifestyle. I just say lifestyle at this point. Thank you. Thank you, Lee Loner. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything, any of the good comments. One set slow and controlled, and the next set drop sets. I feel like I'm bending down too much. Set some weight and do pause reps at the top and get a 4-second squeeze. Rinse and repeat. Okay, I might do that because I got kickbacks today. Kickbacks. Okay, so 1 slow and controlled. And are you doing like, what kind of weight are you doing with that, Marco? And the next set, drop some weight and do pause reps. Okay. That makes sense. Like I said, with the kickbacks, I don't really take them, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really take them too super seriously because like, it's hard for me to get in position sometimes. It truly is. I just literally, it's like give or take on one particular day. Like I can get my pelvis and my hips aligned in the most perfect locked spot so I can go ahead and start hitting it. But if it's a little bit too far back, a little bit too forward, I'm starting to feel it all right here. So I'm just like, you know what? I just go off of like, let me go ahead and feel myself around and then go from there. But when I did some reading on it, it was like I said, with my anterior pelvic tilt, apparently what I have, I gotta counter that. Cause like, I guess naturally I'm like this. I gotta counter it by like bringing it more into neutral and then do it. I don't know if you guys get into all that stuff. Okay, let's go outside. I actually just feel like I keep forgetting stuff. Like, it wasn't scary. It was just like, the other day I left my ankle straps and I was just like, I'm tripping. Like, what am I doing? I got all this stuff. And if I start leaving, I don't really leave stuff behind. You know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, I don't want to start leaving my stuff behind. So I started like, before I left the gym yesterday, I just was, I went around and started like looking around to see if I left anything. I know it sounds crazy. The other reason, like, you know, I told you I bring the gallon water. I left that at home because I was like, it's just too much stuff. I'm not going to carry around all this stuff. My tripod, my little hip thing, my whole gym bag, and just everything, you know. So it's a lot. But yeah, somebody asked me yesterday why I carry around my gym bag. I was going to speak to that more. Okay. But hold on, let me get settled. So they got this new lineup of machines right here. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I just have so much stuff in here. Like maybe I'll do a gym bag tour. It doesn't really matter, but like I got allergy medicine in there just so I'm not caught out here slipping. Just stuff, you know, stuff I feel like you need. And not only that, the lockers here, they're not huge lockers. I mean, I don't really even think I can fit my whole gym bag in the lockers they have here. So most people just carry their stuff around. Yeah, like my wallet, just everything. Well, I shouldn't be telling y'all that. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got these Prime machines. Honestly, I was talking to somebody the other day. about like whether they like these newer ones or like the old school ones. Like if you saw me last Thursday, I was using one of the older ones. Sometimes it feels like the old school ones are better because these ones, they got all these settings and stuff, but let's see. Okay, it's smooth. I gotta put the seat back. I'm gonna put the seat forward, but I'm just trying to feel it. Like what I need to adjust. Okay, so the seat needs to come up. This needs to come up this way. Like it's too much on my foot. I want it like more in my little crease. Yeah. But I do like the how it comes back for the stretch. So all right. So it's good. I'm gonna stick with this. Wait, does the seat even come? It comes up. I'm sure it comes up. But I just don't know how. Oh, there we go. Only thing that's weird is like when you want to change the weight, you gotta like reach all the way back here. All right. I still need a little bit of adjustment. The seat was a little bit too far forward. So hold on, I think it's 4. 1, 2. Okay, I'll just do the second one. Right. I've always felt that you've always felt that those in my butt the next day, but honestly, hack squats and deadlifts. Yeah, I know a lot of people who do hack squats. I've never gotten into those, like ever. So, if anything, I felt like even though it's really, really hard, what's this machine? I'm drawing a blank. What is that? The pendulum squat, yeah. That one feels really good, but I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. So, like I said, I've done that and had like whole plans. Well, that's been in the plan, but not hack squat. I've never really had hack squats in one of my plans. Bulgarians, yeah, I did that on, when did I do Bulgarians? 2 days ago. Okay, Marco, you know some stuff around here. Look, I'm all here for tips and stuff. So, okay, you too. It's not gonna stay hater. I mean, I'm not wishing it, but people, it's gonna keep coming. So, the bottom pad should be higher. Okay, hey Javier, are you talking about? Are you talking about for the leg extensions? Morning, Miss Tough Love. Morning, Cornelius. Okay, y'all. Okay, Javier, tell me again what you're saying. Yeah, okay. You're talking about this. I moved it up. It felt like it was better. Yeah, when I first did the first little test, it was just right on my foot. I feel like I get the best feeling is when I can really get this crease right, like get really right in there. But then when I sit back, like the seat can't be too close either. There we go. I think that's better. So I got this right in the crease, the seat. This should be a good height. Let me point toes back as you point them back. You said point them back? So not up. Hold on, let me see. I feel like it's like a tutorial. I mean, this feels pretty good right here. Let me know if you got any extra cues for me. Probably a little heavy. Oh, these are rough. This is why I don't do them. Oh, man. Like point up. Or point up. Yeah, like back towards me. So like kind of like, because when they come up, it's like almost like straight. Yeah, a little bit lighter. Yeah, I get what you mean. You're right. That was 130. I'll go to 110. Should be okay. Point it upward. All right, thanks, y'all. Yeah, no, I'm glad to take pointers, honestly. All right, I'm gonna rest up a little bit more. I'm gonna put my stuff on a bench. That's the only thing, yeah, when you carry your gym bag around the gym, it's good to, I usually have a place to drop it. Sometimes I just feel like it does clutter up the ground. Like I had it like right here, which is a little too cluttered right there. Like I said, when I went to Planet Fitness, they were like no gyms on the bag floor, no bags on the gym floor, which I think that's because of liability. They don't want people to trip over it, but people need their stuff. Okay, so I'm pointing. Well, you said like, we'll see when I, you can point up here. So there's this where I'm like kind of going like that or like that. I think I prefer this point. Hold on. It feels better when I point. See, like point versus like going like that. I don't even feel like I can get like a good extension there. Totally. Oh my gosh, it burns. I know you guys know that, but I'm not trying to punk out, but oh my gosh, this hurts. Out of any, I think this is like the worst type of like discomfort. Oh man. Okay, so you think the pad's too low on my feet? I feel like if I went up any more, it'd be like on my shin, and I don't like that. The shin. Where? What are you talking about? Don't play with me right now. You mean to tell me right now that this is bothering anybody right here? Like seriously, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's so empty right here, and you're gonna tell me this gym bag right here is bothering someone? It's bothering you, obviously, right? My little gym bag right there is bothering you. You guys are absolutely crazy. You guys are so crazy. Like I put it over there. Look, I put it over there so that it would be out of people's way. And now you're telling me putting it over there on a bench is such bad gym etiquette. Like, I can't win. Okay, we're gonna move this up. You guys just want something to complain about. We're working on something, so you guys can. If you're not helping out, you can leave. Like you really can. Like I don't care. Like if it's just one or two people in here and we're like vibing and they're giving me tips or we're talking or maybe I'm sharing stuff with them, that's all I need. I don't care. Like I don't care. Okay, so I raised the pad up a little bit, but I already did like 3 sets. So I mean, if anything, this would just be like extra. This is 5. See, I think this is a little bit too, I guess it just depends on, that, I could deal with that too. I actually could deal with that. I get what you mean. No, I totally, like, now that you said that. Like, this feels good. It's not too far up. Like, any farther, I think it would be too high. It's kind of like right above the crease, like a little bit, you know? So, that's good. That's a good tip. Yeah, you know, I've never tried this one. I mean, they got one inside, the same Prime stuff, but I haven't been over here lately, so it's good to play around with the settings, kind of lock in what I need to lock in. And that's, like I said, if I bring that little notepad, little journal, whatever, I mean, to me, I was like, oh, that's kind of nerdy. But it's important because if I can lock in, say, look at like, okay, this is 5, and then I got the seat. I mean, if you really want to get technical with your training and you're just like, I don't want to waste time. I mean, that's what other way you're going to do it, unless you remember. There's so many different machines and stuff. You're going to be going through different workouts. I think for me personally, I need to start writing that stuff down. Okay, yeah, I can feel that. At first I was like feeling it like here. Now I can I'm starting to feel it here just by like adjusting the pad. And then the feet, the pointing of the feet, the toes. Another thing you guys don't realize is the turf is wet. So if I put my stuff on the ground, on the turf, my stuff's gonna get wet. So I gotta put it on the bench. They got benches over there, but you know. I'm good on that. That was a good lesson. I'm gonna take that into account. I'm gonna move on because I want to do some other stuff too. So this is just some extra stuff, just so I don't like. I told you I don't want overly big quads. It's just not a look for me, having like big old legs. Like I just want something that's just like shapely, but nothing like too crazy, you know? Extend, toes goes back, hits lower quads better. Yeah, look, they can attack me all they want, but it's just like, and then they attack you if you respond to them. Oh, you're bothered. Oh, look, you're bothered. Like, I'm not bothered. I'm just like, I'm just responding. Like, you can't win, like every little thing. This should actually let you guys know. The people who get it, like the real ones in here, this should let you know like how humans are, like, period. Like, they just are whining. This is human nature. Like, I hate to say it. They just whine and nothing's ever good enough. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's not about win or lose. I don't really care about that. So, all right, I wiped it off. Yeah, my quads, they feel taxed. I don't feel like I can't walk, but I definitely feel like as I was walking over here, I could feel that they've definitely been hit a little bit. Right. Yeah, no, I feel you. No, I feel you. Thanks you all. Like, I think you guys get it. I think most of y'all get it. Like, nobody's doing. If I was doing some wild stuff, then I would get it. But like, I'm just chilling. So, let me think. What do I gotta do? I gotta do some. I'm gonna do those kickbacks. I don't know if I'm gonna do the scheme that you just said, but Let me see. I can only take so much, like trying new stuff during a workout. I know it sounds crazy. Actually, like when I switch up my program, a lot of times when I switch up my program, I'm doing like exercises that I haven't done in a while, or where are the trash cans? That's a learning curve in itself. You know, when you do a new program and you kind of get really settled into the new program and you're just like, okay, I got it. But then when it's time to switch, you're like, okay, I got to go find this machine. You got to play around with all the stuff. I feel like that little exercise we just did with the leg extensions was it was interesting. Don't get me wrong, but you know, you just want to go and just like sit down and do your little workout and then not really have to worry about all that stuff. Hey, Sound Southern. All right, just leave my stuff right here. Okay, I think someone commented, start with like slow and controlled, and then drop the weight and do pause reps. I don't even know if you're still on here. If you're not on here anymore, it's cool. I don't ever really go heavy on here anyway, so I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. Let me just feel it out. Maybe 25. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I'm not really feeling that. Because it's like, how slow do you want to go? Like, I might need to get a step. See, this is what makes it weird. You guys seeing me try all this stuff. I mean, I don't know how slow you can go. I mean, you can go slow, but it's like, I never go fast anyway. So, again, I said I'd give it a try, but I won't spend too much time messing around. It's heavy. It's heavy. All right. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. I'm gonna just go with, I know you can't see me. I'll be over there. One thing I'll add is the kickbacks that I do on the last day of the week are usually lighter anyways. They're just for reps. So I'm not doing like heavy type stuff or anything. So like, that's why I said I just kind of like kick it around a little bit. Hey, Bailey's. Being loyal to the gym. I don't know if you have to be loyal per se. I mean, they're already gonna try to either force you into being loyal or not, like with a contract. That's as loyal as I guess I'm gonna be, per se. I mean, I don't think if you're asking, should you just stay with the gym just so that they can have your membership and keep running, you know what I mean, or whatever you want to call it. If something else suits me, then I'd go there. I mean, I don't even say I hate to say that. That's just anything. I don't think people need to stay with the gym if it doesn't serve their needs. You know, but like I was telling you guys before, this particular gym, they're always improving. They're always coming out with new stuff. They got plenty of stuff for you to. It's worth the $90 I'm spending, and I am locked into a contract. You know, sauna. They have every equipment. Like it's so funny when I put myself in ChatGPT. Sometimes it's like, oh, it gives me workouts. It gives me workouts, not knowing that I have the equipment I need. I actually type, my gym has every equipment piece that you could ever think of. So don't use that as a limiting factor. It's like, oh, in that case, it'll actually respond that way. And then it'll be like, okay, if your gym has a hack squat, a pendulum, this or that, this, that. Like, I say all to say that you can come here and you can literally find any equipment, any piece of equipment you want. So I don't really have that issue, but again, like I said, I tried Planet Fitness. I walked in day 2. I basically canceled the membership because they were not saying I had to record. It's just that's what I was doing, and that's what they told me before I got my membership there. I asked them, "Do you guys care about recording? What's up?" They were like, "No, we don't care as long as you don't get anybody in the frame." Da da da. Okay, I believe you. And then I went, and then they were all tripping, like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Da da da. So. No. So I don't know if that answers your question about what's up with Bailey's though. Bike or swim? No, I don't really do that. No. How about you, Kevin? All right. Yeah, I just appreciate you guys, hanging out with me or whatever. Like I said, it's not gonna be crazy all the time or anything like that, but we're just chilling. I just try to lock in one space, like lock my hips, lock my pelvis into place, and then just kick. And that's all I can do. I mean, when I try to get down in here and do like the bended style, it just doesn't work out. Give me one sec. So what's Bailey's like? No, I've never done calisthenics either. I just really just go to the gym. I mean, that's all I do. And like I said, I've been doing cardio just so I can trim down a little bit. So just a hike, walking. I don't know how many times I did this. You back and swim just to switch it up. That's good. I feel like I would swim. I think I haven't really avoided swimming. I enjoy swimming. I like to swim. I know how to swim. Some people don't even know how to swim, which I think is crazy. We won't get into that. But it just gets me, you know, all these different topics. But it's okay. I'm glad you guys bring up topics so we can talk about other topics. But just to switch gears, like I was watching 2 stories last night on YouTube news. Actually, one popped up. It was a 4-year-old who drowned. And then when I went to Google to type in 4-year-old who drowned, another story popped up. These both happened like within the past few weeks. One was an Airbnb, and the kid got out and went into the pool. I mean, go figure, right? Well, while the parents were asleep. So that was one incident, and then, you know, obviously they passed away. But then I looked it up and I found another story. A lady, it was also a rental. The baby was in the pool, right? It ended up in the pool. The mom, here's what I'm getting at. The mom was like on 911 call. The dispatcher was like, so can you get the kid out? And then she was like, no, I can't swim. Like, she said it on the 911 call. I was like, are you serious? I mean, it sounds crazy, right? Like, some people just don't learn how to swim. But I think that's the best thing you can do for your child. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know if everybody can afford swim lessons when they're a kid. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, my parents, like, taught me, like, had classes for me and stuff like that. But I just feel like I don't think it should be grown and not know how to swim, because that just reminded me of that lady. She's literally looking at her child in the pool. She's like, I tried to get in and save her, but I can't swim. So the baby just is on the bottom of the pool. So I know that you didn't ask for that, but it just reminded me about swimming. So it's like, if you know how to swim, it's like definitely a perfect. There's different reasons why you should learn how to swim. Obviously, for enjoyment, you can do it for fitness. And if you need it, if you want to save somebody, you should know how to swim. Like, I mean, it's so many reasons. But I guess people are like, well, we're land animals. Well, I don't know if you want to call us animals, but we're on land, so why we need to swim? I mean, that's one way to look at it. If you really, but if you know, there's more. I mean, we're surrounded by water. I mean, technically, if you want to think about it. I mean, if you want to save yourself, you think about all these hurricanes and stuff. I mean, those are like worst case scenarios. But if you're in a hurricane and you get some floodwaters going, you know, you might want to be able to swim then too. It's so many different reasons. So, no, I don't. I think like I'll go swimming. I got a pool at my apartment complex or whatever. But you know, I think maybe just like the hair. Since I have braids now, I mean, like I could do that. I mean, the thing is like hair. That's one thing. But that's probably not a good excuse, honestly speaking. You know, it'd probably be good for cardio. Just like another way to do cardio. But I mean, I don't know if being in the pool and all that chlorine is that's not really good for your skin. It's not really good for your skin, right? I'm almost done here. Okay. All right. Well, you know, shorthand, people do say animals. People do say, I've heard people say that, like not like in a, okay, what do you want to say? Mammals, creatures. What do you want to say? What do you want me to call them? What do you want me to call us? But yeah, chit chat. Oh, I'm chit chat now? Oh my gosh. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. It's chit chatting will get me in trouble. Everybody's got something to say about something. Hey. They're doing this yard work. He was blowing his little blower over here. But, you know, but that's what I'm saying. I do enjoy my gym. They try to keep it up nice. You got to. If you got an outside gym, you got to get the leaves out. You got to get all the little dust and stuff out. Like, it's just part of the territory. So they're just always blowing stuff around. Let me take these off. What's up, Big Piff? I know you said you want to say something. I appreciate you for your generosity, honestly. Like, I appreciate you. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much it, y'all. I got abductions. I'm gonna do calves. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna do some calf stuff. I don't want to do calves. I don't want to do calves. Like, I don't want to do calves. Let's see, where's the machine? I think I was gonna say, Javier, if you're still in here, I think I just naturally, I've been like pressing with my calves. Here's the calf. I'm gonna do the standing one. That's what I'm saying. Like any machine you're looking for, you pretty much can find it. So I don't really care about creasing my shoes. I kind of do, but at the same time, that's not a reason to not. Let's see, toe versus ball. Let's see. Toe. Okay. I just didn't think your toes were that strong to be able to do that. That's why I thought you had to almost like protect your toes. What do y'all do? Do y'all do ball? Do you do the ball of your foot, or do you actually press with the big toe? Okay, I'm putting my toes. Toe. Wait. Toe. I don't know. I guess I'm being a little bit protective of my toes because I've never done it with my toes. Hey, from India. Hey. One real OZ. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's a nice day. Sun's up now. All right, take a look. Hot day. It's probably like 70 right now. Well, maybe like 67, 68. Anyways, okay, if you guys don't do calves, let me know. Everybody's quiet about the calves in the in the comments. That means y'all not training them. Is that what that means? Y'all skipping calves? You see what I'm saying? So I focused on the toe, but I'm being protective of my toe because I don't want my toe to cramp up. And I'm just not used to pressing from the toe, generating force from the toes. Maybe I just need to drop it. Maybe like 15. Ugh, that was like only 10. Okay, I need to drop it. Oh my gosh. I see the difference. I see the difference. Because the toe, I see it. I see what's happening. Because I've been doing ball. I feel like I'm better able to generate force with like the ball. But I don't know how that translates to the calves best. I feel like that toe is giving me something new. Toe. Right. All right, that's a good. Is his name Glass? Charles? This is a guy named Charles. He gave some tips on that video, YouTube video. Who in the back? Every 10 days? No, I feel you. I mean, whatever works for you. Oh, you use toes. It depends on what works for you. Probably lighter weight to get a better feel than add weight. Okay, right. So I'm gonna just have to work my way back up. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta come back to go forward. So I'm cool with that. And honestly, like I said, calves for me, it's not like, everybody's different. I don't like super divine calves because calves, they look funny to me. They just, well, I don't know. I've seen this one guy, and I'm not trying to talk about him. His is really developed. They just look weird though. They just kind of like look, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I kind of cringe because I know it sounds weird. I like a soft looking calf, like something like real soft. Like I don't like to see all of those because the calves just look kind of goofy to me. They look kind of weird. But everybody has what they think it looks nice. I do think it completes the look because if you look down and somebody has like no calves, you're just like, how are you going to the gym and you don't have any calves? I mean, I know it's a running joke, skipping calves. It's a running joke, right? Everybody will skip calves and then you can tell, right? So, oh, that's cool. Yeah. So basically where I'm at is I'm just at this lower weight and I'm focusing on the toes. And maybe I got some weak toes. I don't know if my toes are weak because I just never really did it with the toes. And so I don't know if you keep doing the toes, your toes start to strengthen too, so they don't feel as delicate. Because like I said, that's why I'm being gentle, because I don't want to strain my toes. The big toe. It's so light. I've seen somebody do the whole stack all the way at the bottom. I'm like, what? They got some strong toes. Well, no, I know it's calves, but I don't know. I can't be the only one that's been doing it with the ball of their foot. Straighten your toes. It's the toes. I mean, like I said, I watched this video and the guy was like, no, it's the big toe. Try that. It's the big toe. Yeah, like I'm close to 5. How you know I'm like 5'6"? Look at you. How you know? Yeah, we had a discussion on a few other videos. That I've always walked around saying I'm 5'5", it's on my license and everything. But I think I'm really 5'6". I'm definitely over 5'5", but I've just never confirmed it. That's one thing. That's what I'll do. I don't know where I'm gonna go measure myself, but I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna report back to y'all, and we're gonna have an exact number. They only look tall on you on tube, but in person they're really short. That's how pink. Oh my gosh, that's how what? That's how I'm able to sneak around. You crazy? Yeah, I think it's your proportions too. You can tell someone's short. You can tell short people legs. I don't know. I just feel like you can tell short people legs. They're kind of, I hate to say squished down, but I think my stuff is an illusion. I got an illusion going on. Because I'm saying I got long femurs from here to here. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if it makes my legs look longer or something. But, you know, I'm pretty much like average height. All right, hit it again. I'm sneaking around the gym, huh? But no, I will say, just to speak to like getting around, it's like everybody's spread out, nobody's on top of each other. At least when I go. Sometimes I've had to go on Saturdays, like midday. Oh no, it's a whole, nobody's sneaking around doing anything. You're like, excuse me. You're like, every piece of equipment is full. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So this is like a perfect time. Yeah, I can't get to 15. And then I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know how that works. Like, sometimes when I'm failing, I start to feel it all in my legs. I know that's not supposed to happen. All right. So I think I'll do that 1 or 2 more times and then move on. What else do I got to do? I think it was like one more thing. Abductions. But again, that's not the angles. I'll be honest. You guys can stay around for abductions, but those are boring. So, hey, Juan Pablo. You look about 5'8" from there. From all the way, where are you at? From all the way over there. Yeah. It's like figuratively over there. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. How y'all know what 5'8" looks like? You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting, like when people can kind of size people up, like, oh, that guy looks like he's like 6 foot or 6'3". Like we kind of all know we kind of know what looks like what generally, but I don't know how we can tell that. I think it's just about proportions. I think that's the main way you can tell. Unless you're kind of looking at how people are like standing up against other stuff, you know? Well, I won't get into like a big thing about it, but you look at how people are standing up next to people. But again, the camera is going like this, so yeah, I don't know. That's, if anything, people say I'm taller than what I am on here, at least. Ooh, yeah. Okay, like I said, it's the toe for me right here. So it's not what I'm used to, but I'll keep working at it. I can see how it could go up. Like right now, literally I'm at 40. So if I can get to 15 next time, maybe I need to do calves like twice a week, but I don't really feel like I want to, but I could. And then just keep progressing. I just look, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's cool for me. Like, this is maybe a little bit more than this. You can still see that, like, there's some definition there, but it doesn't look all carved out, like, yeah. I'll get some water. More like 5'3". I think you're... Are you serious? I look 5'3". 5'3" is short. I know a lot of people that are 5'3", or ladies that are 5'3". I can't figure out if 5'3" is more like the average. Because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the ladies I know, I'm standing up taller than them. So I'm kind of like, I don't think 5'5" and 5'6" is that tall, but it might actually be. I thought it was like more like average. But then if you're like 5, I know some girls is like 5'10" and stuff, and like I do think, to me that seems rare. I don't run into that many girls who are like 5'10". So that's like really rare, but most of the girls I know are like shorter than me. Got some water. I just think this is a little bit better than the gallon. I mean, it's benefits to both. The gallon, I can really just drink from one thing and not have to keep refilling it. But this is like a little bit more compact. All the stuff I gotta carry around the gym. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Yeah, I'm good. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all want to chat a little bit more. I'm gonna just do my abductions and leave, or in my cardio. Keep me posted. I'll stay on here like y'all wanna. I'm gonna read through. Oh, thank you, puppy. I'm gonna read through some of your comments and then I'll go. When I was doing this, I was like, okay, do I want to do 6 days? The inner thoughts, they're crazy, right? I'm like, do I want to do 5 days, 6 days? I need to start doing my core stuff or whatever. Even though, like I said, this, I'm just be honest, if you guys haven't noticed by now, yes, I got loose skin here. So no matter what I do, unless I get a tummy tuck, which I've looked into, it's never gonna be like completely flat. It's not gonna be completely flat. So part of me, I'm not saying, I'm like, okay, so if I don't do abs, it won't, I mean, if I do abs, it's not gonna really matter. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I'm leaner, you can see just like the cuts, a little bit of cuts on the sides, but not like any, you know, so, and then not only that, if you're a lady, again, there's a lot of guys here. Some people get it, some people don't. But I haven't read about it a lot. I noticed if you see one of the shorts I posted, you want, oh, okay. Okay, I don't know if you want to use, okay, let me move out the way. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, you're hogging their equipment. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know about other ladies that have it, but I know some ladies. So if you have a child, when you're pregnant, right? Like, you got abs and stuff, but the abs can literally separate. So it's not even just like you can have loose skin or whatever. Your abs can separate. That's what a tummy tuck is. I didn't really know what a tummy tuck was until they told, well, you have a tummy tuck where they pull the skin and then they just, right? But then they'll go in and they'll like literally stitch the abs back together that got stretched out during like a pregnancy or whatever. Hey. You get what I'm saying? So I noticed like when I'm doing stuff that I have to build up the air within my core, it kind of bulges out here. The reason it bulges out is because I need a little closure. You know what I'm saying? So not to get too, I don't care. Like people talk about my stomach sometimes, whatever. So I'm just letting y'all know it's more like educational from what I've learned and experienced. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if I get a tummy tuck, I'm gonna have a scar right here. That's the only thing. So don't get me wrong. I'm definitely probably gonna do it. So, but you would think it's just skin. It's not just skin and stuff like that. It's like truly like the abs have a little separation in between, you know? So, but I was saying to say that if I start doing like a little bit more core, that'll help me regardless, not just like the ab portion, but the actual whole core, help me with certain movements regardless. Any tips on how to grow big quads? You think I got big quads? I don't know. I was just spent if you guys just got here, I just spent like some time telling y'all how I neglected my quads for a while. I have one child. I'm 36. I'm from Virginia, Northern Virginia. Okay, y'all. Anybody else? Like, I'm gonna just do abductions. You just learned something. Yeah, I mean, hey, I just try to share what I know. You guys share what you know with me, and we'll make it happen. But yeah, we can do a little physique check. I used to do these on my little videos. I stopped doing them. I don't know. Let me see the lighting. This is where I'm at right now. I'm doing the cardio kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really seeing like, I've been doing my cardio for like 3 weeks. Slowly, I think I'm seeing a little bit come down from here, you know, but we'll see. That's about it, y'all. I need to start working on core strength again. But after having a child and went from when I was overweight. Okay, yeah. That's the thing. Separate diastasis recti and can be caused from exactly right. That's the thing. I always just thought I had loose skin, and so I used to go on like I went to some consultations, and they were like, yeah. But then they were like, okay, so on one consultation, they were like, we're gonna do the tummy tuck, and we're gonna go ahead and stitch up your abs too. I was like, oh, you stitched up abs too, and then go look at. I'm not trying to put myself on blast, but I look back at it. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, you know, your body changes during pregnancy. What am I supposed to do? Like, be sad about it forever? It happens, right? So I have a healthy child. You know, people don't even have. I mean, let me not get into it, but people don't necessarily always have healthy children. So you look at it like, okay, you know, but yeah, so that's the thing. So we'll see. We'll keep talking about it. But like when I'm doing my hip thrusts, you know, I notice there's a little bit of outward stuff going on with that. So, but I think that's because my core is not able to, because of that spacing issue. So I don't do chest right now. Yeah, I'm not doing chest. Look, I'm not trying to put myself on blast. I don't know if you guys want to know all this TMI, whatever. Okay, so I do have my breast done. I want to get my breast done again. And they say, you know, we're not really supposed to train your chest. You have breast implants. It can really distort all that stuff, right? So I didn't even know that at first. I used to train chest, and then when I found that out, I was like, I'm not training chest anymore. So that's the other thing too. And so I'm like, especially these have been in for like 13 years. So I'm like, I don't want to even distort them anymore, because they can start going out to the sides and under your armpit. You know what I mean? There's just so much stuff to that. So I don't train chest for that particular reason. But hitting it every month, you'll see results. Okay. Dan Hachi, it look good on. I actually weigh a lot. Like you wouldn't. I mean, it's like 178. But I went in the locker room, and that scale said I was 180. That's crazy, right? But the thing is, when you recomp your body, like it's not one process of me just recomping. Like I've cut, bulked, and then like if you look at me, my 180 during COVID, that 180 didn't look like this 180. It's just crazy, right? I don't know if I even have any pictures during that time, because I wasn't huge or big fat or anything. I was just like, just fluffy, you know? Hey, we're in the house eating and stuff. The scale was like 180 something. I was like, nah. Okay, circuit training. Probably not more kids. I mean, this could be another conversation for another day, but not really. You know, I experienced what it's like to have one child, and it's cool. I don't see that for me. I used to, when I was younger, I was like, I want to have all these kids, like the American dream, like, you know, all that stuff. Everybody's telling you, oh, be fruitful. No, for me, I see what being mom's like. He's cool. My son's cool, whatever. We have a good relationship, but I don't think I want anymore, you know? And I'm not trying to start over with like a little baby child and stuff. No, like I want to like live my life and do my stuff. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. That's all. But it's good. I actually appreciate. I was thinking about this on my way over here. I was like, we don't have to talk about fitness. I don't really want to teach y'all about fitness. I keep telling y'all, I'm not a teacher. I don't want to talk about fitness. I just at the gym. There's so much other stuff to talk about. You can lose belly fat by drinking lemon juice and baking soda with a workout. Well, I might have to correct you, Horace, on that because you know you can't spot treat fat. All right, that's like a general rule that once we all get that everybody will know. Like, but I think it's such a misconception. You can't stop. No, I'm not a teacher. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm not a teacher, but I will correct stuff. That's one thing I will say. I think that's what I found. People will ask questions and then I'll start to talk. And I'm like, but I'm not really a teacher. I don't really want to talk. Yeah, I'm gonna go. But yeah, you can't spot treat fat. That's the only thing I want y'all to know. Okay, I'm gonna go. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm coming tomorrow. If I pop up on here, then it'll be like something like low key. Maybe I will do some core stuff or whatever. If not, you guys will probably see me on Sunday. Okay. Anybody else? You guys want to chat about anything else? Okay. All right, y'all. Bye.